a unique and tailored approach to all your family's ceremonies and celebrations. Hello there, my name is Donna Christie. I'm the founder of NESLIB, which is Northeast Scotland Ladies and Lads in Business. And we love to interview our members. And today we have one of our newest members, Isabel Addison. And Isabel is going to tell you all about what she does and share where she is and give you all her details. And it's fantastic. I can't wait to hear everything. So good morning, Isabel. I hope you're well today.
Good morning. Yes, I am well, thank you.
Excellent. A little bit dreich today in Aberdeenshire.
A bit windy.
A bit windy. It's Scotland. It's only the seasons. We'll be fine. So let's find out about Isabel and where you are, what you do, and maybe how you got into that, and share with people. And then we'll show everybody your contact details, and we'll take it from there. So over to you, Isabel.
Okay. As Donna said, my name is Isabel and I am the owner and founder of Legacy, and I am a wedding, funeral and family celebrant. A celebrant officiates at weddings, at funerals and other important family events. I'm independent, so I am not affiliated with any religion or any belief system. But if you want to incorporate that into all your ceremonies, that is fine. Like a poem, like a reading, whatever.
Lovely.
For the weddings, I will support the couples when it comes to writing vows, because that can be a terrifying prospect. We work out the order of ceremony, and it is unique to you. This is your ceremony. I don't come in with a script and say, you've got to do this, 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 and this. I say, how do you want your ceremony to look? Nowadays, lots of people bring in some rituals into their ceremonies. Some are very old and traditional. For example, I've got here a cord and it is used for hand fasting. Hard to demonstrate as one person, but basically the couple's hands are brought together and the cord, or whatever they choose to use, binds them together. That's where the term tie the knot comes from.
My son's wedding, we had our Christy tartan. We had like it was a sash, and they used that. That was nice.
Yeah.
So that kind of idea, lovely. Okay,
yes.
Great, excellent.
Another ceremony that's becoming more popular is called a sand ceremony, and I'll just show you the finished product there.
Okay.
So you have this beautiful heart-shaped bottle, and then you have different colors of sand. And you can put it in and you could say something like, I'm putting in yellow because that reminds me of the sun and you bring sunshine into my life.
Oh.
You know, things like that, whatever that color means to you. If the couple is going to have a blended family, they could have a color for each of the children from each side. So this is blue because, I don't know, Ben loves blue. This is pink because little Carly loves pink. You know, just whatever it you. And as you can see, this is only at about a third of the way up. So you maybe have new babies. So you can add to your It doesn't have to be sand. It can be beads. It can be, you get crystal chips, or it could be herbs, whatever you choose.
Super.
And another lovely thing I've got here are little goblets. And that is for the couple to toast each other.
Lovely.
Get like the swan neck effect, where like that. So that's some of the things that I can bring to the table, and lots more like jumping the broom, or you can have something unique to you. A little story, a wedding that was held, the groom turned up with a bar stool and he placed it down and he sat on it. He said to his bride, when we first met, you walked into the bar and you said to me, if you were a gentleman, you'd give up your seat for me. I told you you could sit in my lap, and you did. So I invite you to sit in my lap once more for the rest of our life.
Oh, that's just too cute.
And that's very personal to them. So
Lovely.
That can be introduced.
Okay.
So the weddings is the happiest part of the celebrations. Flip the coin, and then we've got funerals. Again, a funeral service should be as unique as the person who died. The way to get that uniqueness is actually to plan your own funeral. And the reason that I became a celebrant was my mum died aged 61, my brother died aged 50, my son died last year aged 30. we didn't know what their wishes were. And it's
Mm.
the hardest things you have to decide at a time where you've got this massive grief fog, this grief brain. It's really hard to make decisions. People are putting pieces of paper in front of you to sign. You feel like signing your life away.
Mm.
To choose a coffin, you have to choose what they want to be dressed in, choose the venue. It rolls on and on and on. And all the time you're second guessing, is this what they would have wanted? So I actually offer a free funeral planning service. I get together with you, I go through the things that you might want to think about. And again, that can be as unique as you. I tell the story about, it was a man I used to work with, and he found out what I was doing. He says, well, really, this is what I would want. I want a Christmas tree. I don't care if it's Christmas or not. And I want the coffin to be under the Christmas tree. And I don't want people sitting in rows. I want them to be sitting at tables. Because you know what? There's going to be a buffet. This is going to be a party. And if it's at Christmas, I'm wanting little poinsettias everywhere. And when people go, they can leave it. If it's not Christmas, they can get something else. He says, that's what I really want, but I can't have that, can I? I says, why not? You can have that.
Exactly.
So that's his funeral wishes. He doesn't want hymns or anything. He's wanting ABBA, sing along to ABBA. And I says, yeah, absolutely. If that's what you want, that's what you shall have. But the only way you're going to get that is if you have it recorded and
Yeah,
you
exactly.
let those around you know.
That's
So
a
that's
great thing. That
really
sounds
what it's
lovely.
about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that sounds really, yeah, that could be a daunting one for people to want to do. But I remember when
Yeah.
my dad passed, that when I went to see him in the chapel of rest, I saw this beautiful sunflower urn, for cremations,
Mhm.
and I'm a sunflower worshiper. And I just had a happy moment, in a bad moment, and I thought, I'm having one of them. So I told all the family, so they better do it.
Yeah,
But no, it's a challenging time, like you
it
say.
is really challenging.
Excellent. And then I know that you for children in good and bad ways as well. So what's the
Mhm.
children connection as well?
I do what I call a sleeping baby service, and that is for babies that have been miscarried. So it's 23 weeks or before a baby's born without a birth certificate, without a death certificate.
Mm.
Quite often, it's so early on in the pregnancy, they don't even know what the sex of the baby is. I
Mm.
mean, these babies can be tiny, we're speaking
Yeah,
centimeters
yeah,
long,
yeah.
and you can get little, it's almost like a shroud that the baby can be put in. But I offer a free ceremony. Now, it can be held just with mum and dad present and the baby. I will give that baby, and well, I don't give the baby name,
Yeah.
but I do the baby naming service, and it's part of the funeral service. I also issue a certificate to acknowledge that this baby lived.
Lovely.
And a lot of people say, but I don't know if it's a boy or a girl. You can use a unisex name,
Mm, mm.
or on one occasion, Sweet Pea, because that's what it was called
Exactly.
in the womb,
Lovely,
Sweet Pea. Yeah.
lovely. And I know that you've mentioned before that you do like the showers, baby showers as well, ceremonies, things like that. Is that right?
Yeah,
Baby naming?
if people want to celebrate at their baby shower, yeah, that can be done as well.
Excellent.
Anything that requires a celebrant, I will be there.
So for
There's another one, and it's house naming.
oh
People have built the house of their dreams, they're giving it a name, and they want a ceremony to give this house a name.
oh okay.
Also, you've got baby naming services, which is like a baptism, but no religion involved. Or if you're wanting a bit of religion, yes. But in modern times, you have people who are transgender, so they've had a sex change, so their name changes. So you can have a renaming ceremony,
Mhm.
or it might just be for somebody who doesn't identify with the name their parents gave them. I've
Right.
got a friend that was born Audrey, but she identifies with Rowan, so she could have a
Okay.
renaming ceremony to make it Rowan.
So for ceremonies, celebrations, so let's get your contact details up, and we will share how people can get hold of you,
Yeah.
Isabel. So this is Isabel over here, Independent Celebrant. And your contact details are Isabel. Over to you.
So it's www.legacycelebrant.org.uk, Isabel at legacycelebrant.org.uk. Have a look at my website. There's so much information there. I've even got sections where from my experience from bereavement, a bit of bereavement support. But if you scroll down, you've also got, I'm collecting people's details who can support people in their weddings. I've got people that's colorists, photographers, and it's going to get added to and added to and added to. They're not recommendations, but it's people that I've had contact with that I would trust,
Yeah.
you know, if it was me.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much for all that information. Great services. And again, if you want to get hold of Isabel, you've got the details on the screen there. So for now, Isabel, be safe and take care. And we will see you in our networking at some point, and hopefully in the
Absolutely.
future live. That would be lovely.
Yeah.
Take care for now, and we'll
You too.
take care. Bye-bye.